Those who have been displaced by the pipeline, haywire, and Contreras fires will soon be able to go home. After eating through more than 26,000 acres of land, the pipeline fire is 95% contained, and firefighters are assessing stabilization issues. The haywire fire is also 95% contained, and because both fires are mostly contained, the Coconino County Sheriff's Office has lifted all evacuations for the area. And after consuming almost 30,000 acres of land, the Contreras fire has been completely contained. But the Kitts Peak Observatory still remains under evacuation while crews assess the damage. Arizona has already been hit with more than 10 fire outbreaks this year. Julio Mora Rodriguez spoke with experts from Northern Arizona University about the increasing price in Arizona and how the Southwest will face combating fires.
Researchers at Northern Arizona University are looking at how much wildfires cost and how they impact the Arizona economy. It's not just about fire suppression. Wildfires leave behind debris, charred forests, and flooding. These events cause devastation and increase state spending.
Currently, we're working on projects looking at the losses from flooding and post-wildfire debris flows. This would be one of the indirect costs we're looking at, but then we've got a whole slew of other costs that we could look at.
The state also suffers indirectly. As areas are destroyed, it hurts the state's tourism industry. As a result of this, local communities will face sharp declines in their economies as well.
The whole, I don't think people like coming to see a charred hillside. And I think this gets reflected then in studies that are out there on property values. And it'll be interesting to see if people start looking at what the impacts are on home values. Typically in our area, we see declines in home values associated with wildfires.
A bipartisan bill sponsored by Senators Kyrsten Sinema and Mark Kelly provides $3 billion to fight fires in Arizona and across the country.
The Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Law will invest $61 million directly into Arizona over 10 years. The funds will go to forest restoration in 4 different locations, including Flagstaff and Coconino.
Costs related to reforestation are also something states and national governments grapple with. Increased forest density and the dry climate make for the perfect environment for intense wildfires.
If we were to do restoration, fuels treatment, mitigation, if we were to use prescribed fire to reduce the hazard, we also know that creates potential benefits in terms of ecosystem function, water quality and quantity, improved wildlife habitat, improve scenic beauty and cultural values. Those are much harder to put a dollar amount on.
Over the last 20 years, the cost of fire suppression has risen from just over $500 million to more than $2 billion, and these researchers hope to help predict future costs related to wildland fires. Julio Mora Rodriguez, Cronkite News.
Professor Miador also says another factor contributing to the increasing cost of wildfires is the amount of people moving into wooded areas. The more homes that need to be protected, the more firefighting resources needed.